the Monday night primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Return starts at the 3. Jukes one defender, and this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Caught by Pat Bryant. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Getting the fullback involved here. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look. It's Nix out of the pistol. Has him running the comeback. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
A 4th down snap to Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 180. Hey, hot. 11 MP. Take.
Right to the air. Burrow. Taken in by Noah Fant. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made by Chase Brown. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Brown again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Right 80. Right touch. 12. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Frank Greenlaw picks it up. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
On first down, it's Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hold on a second. Nice 44.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Tapping. Bombers.
Nix from the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Give up the middle to Harvey. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Guy plays straight ahead. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Okay, why do I think right now his fullback hits to the sideline after that call? The lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here's Nix to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. If the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Got 180. What is that? 11 Thomas.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
From the 37. Has it downfield. It's Chase. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Here we go. 180.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Tackled by Zach Allen. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8. At the Broncos' 44-yard line.
Get set. 12. 11 coming.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
And the Bengals first down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Bengals who have first and 10.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Down.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
11 MT. 11. Got.
Here's second and 11. That's incomplete left side. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing third and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
I'm fine. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
11. Gun. Stop. 180. What is that?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 mighty. 12. Stop.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
12.
Trying again, following the sack. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Can. can. Back. Back.
Now Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
11 MC paint. Stop.
Another try following the sack. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up third and goal.
Gun. Stop. Ready. 11 MC. 11 MC. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. T. Higgins the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And progress finally halted, and 3 picks up a chunk. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Going to the ground again on first. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go. 180.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. 180. 25. Start.
Looking to throw. This connects with Higgins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
11. Deputies, get the look.
Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Gun. Start. 180. 11. Start.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. 11 MT. They can. Start.
Brown on the carry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. sticking his face in the fan, because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
11 empty.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. What? 11. 11 Thomas. 12. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. 11 empty. Take. 11. 12.
He'll throw it. They're going to say he did not get down in bounds. He made the grab, Brock, had enough to move the chains, but the throw just took him too close to that sideline. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's Nix out of the pistol. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backward.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10 from the 41. Going left side. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Bombers.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. They'll run here following the penalty. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
11 empty. Here we go. 180. Raise up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready? 11.
Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals want to end it in regulation if they can. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
11 empty. Right 80. Right up. 11. 11 empty. Kate.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Here we go. 11 coming. Hey, can.
Here he is to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
11 mighty. 12. 11 empty. Stop.
Back to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. 11. 11.
Setting up to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Right 80. Right 5.
He'll look to throw it. Called in left side. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On 1, ready?
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11, 11. By 80. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. Stop.
Now to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
11, 11. Stop. By 80. 11, 11. 11, MT. 11, MT. 11, 11. Stop.
Looking to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And it's recovered by the offense. The Broncos 4th down. They know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Like 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here he is to throw. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
On 1, ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Can. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Chase Brown, his intended target out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. By 80, 11 Thomas. Stop.
Throwing now. Finds his man over the middle. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Motioning the tight end now. Brown on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. They made it 3 yards on the toe, so it'll bring up 2nd down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. On the left hash, 34 yards away. That one is good! And he trails the chip